We finally get to see this fight next week. Out of all the talking and everything else that's been going on between Kovalev and everybody else, the managers, the promoters, everybody that had just about anything to do with the fight, we get to see the racist versus the Christian. That's exactly how I'm gonna call this: the racist for the Christian. See, I can't knock Andre Ward for his faith in his religion, no matter what the dude believe in, and I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and sugarcoat over the fact that Sergey Kovalev is a fucking racist. He's a fucking racist. Whether you like it or not, the dude action speaks louder than his words, and he's actually basically said some of the most racist shit. You know, Or do you want to lie about it, cover it up? We're not here to talk about it, but let's just call a spade a spade. The dude's a fucking racist, man. But that has no bearing for what goes on in the ring. In the ring, I give him credit. Sergey Kovalev is a very skilled, hell of a fighter. The dude is a hell of a fighter. And he packs a mean fucking punch, man. The dude packs a mean fucking punch. He can beat Andre Ward. Now, don't get it twisted. The first fight, I had Andre Ward beating him by about 2 rounds. I had Andre Ward up 2 rounds after 12, despite the knockdown and everything else. Just from what I seen, I seen a completely different second half of that fight. Not even second half. I would say midway, the second third of the fight. I would put it like that. The second third of the fight, I seen Andre Ward taking over that fight. I thought round one and I think it was three could have went anywhere. I did give Kovalev like 2 and 4, I think it was. But other than that, I felt that the fight could have went either way. Well, not that those rounds in particular. I think it was 1 and 3. I haven't watched the fight in a good little minute, but I felt that fight, you know, it was an Andre Ward fight when it was all said and done. I felt that the knockdown could have hurt him even worse in the fight. I felt without the knockdown, we wouldn't even be having as many people discussing like who won that fight. I think the knockdown is what put a lot of doubt in people's minds. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say there won't be a knockdown in this fight. Hell, I'm not going to go on a limb and say there won't be a knockout this fight, but I don't think it's going to be the same fight because you just don't give people like Andre Ward 2 looks at you. You get what I'm saying? That's just like Floyd Mayweather giving Floyd Mayweather 2 looks at you. Someone as skilled as a Rigo or someone as skilled as a Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford, guys like that with that slick style, or guys that that cerebral style. You really don't get to one up them after that first try. That's the danger I see with this Anthony Joshua Klitschko rematch. Klitschko's going to come back with adjustments. We'll discuss that later, but like after all this talking and shit, I'm glad we finally get to see this fight next week. This is make or break for Kovalev. It's make or break. Stevenson's not going to fight him if he loses this match. So he's got to win this fight. I'm leaning more towards Ward by decision again. I think he's going to fight a smarter fight, not get caught off by that right hand because he knows to watch out for that right hand. But who knows? Kovalev can clip him and end this fight. But I'm going to go with Andre Ward by decision. And like I said, this is a must-win fight for Kovalev. After all that talking, you better do something this fight. I just don't see you doing it in the end.